Hey folks, Tom Bell here with your Diz Daily Fix for Wednesday, June 14th, 2017. Here's what's happening today. 1 year ago today, 2-year-old Lane Graves and his family were visiting Orlando from Nebraska. As they sat on the shores of the Grand Floridian, an alligator came up and pulled Lane into the Seven Seas Lagoon, where his body was recovered 16 hours later. While the death was ruled an accident, changes were made to Disney properties that sit along the water, including additional fencing and signage. Lane's parents have said that publicly that they would not be suing Disney over the death of their son, but have instead established the Lane Thomas Foundation in his honor, whose purpose is to support pediatric organ donation. The symbol of the foundation is a lighthouse. And yesterday, Walt Disney World President George Kalogridis issued a statement saying, quote, "To provide continued awareness of the foundation and its mission, we've commissioned an original sculpture of the lighthouse the foundation uses as its symbol of love and hope to be installed on our property this summer." End quote. Now in other news, we have a huge D23 Expo update. Again, the D23 Expo will be held June 14th, 15th, and 16th in Anaheim, and it wouldn't be a Wednesday without a D23 Expo update, so here goes. Something new this year at the D23 Expo will be the D23 Expo Ultimate Fan Street Party. This will be held twice daily and will run all the way through the showroom floor along Mickey Avenue, featuring a live band, Disney characters, and celebrity grand marshals, including Stan Lee and Mark Hamill. Back this year is the Masquerade Fan Costume Contest. Finals will be held Friday, which is July 14th, at 11 a.m. on stage 28. Judges this year include Ashley Eckstein, who's one of the voices on Star Wars Rebels, Kara Sown, who is a costume designer for Descendants 2, and Yvette Nicole Brown, who is in everything. This one's fun. The center stage, which is right in the middle of the expo showroom floor, right at the entrance, is going to be having some fun performances, some surprises actually as well. Amy Carrero and Lou Diamond Phillips will be performing songs from Elena of Avalor. Let's see, recording artist Temecula Road will be performing. Disneyland favorites Thomasina will be there, and Susan Egan, who originated the role of Belle in Beauty and the Beast on Broadway, will be performing songs from that show, which is kind of cool and a surprise. And Disneyland fans, you're going to witness the return of Billy Hill and the Hillbillies there on the center stage. Also some fun things, Disney artists and Marvel artists will be showing you how to draw characters. And the ever-popular Bill Rogers, who is the voice of Disneyland, will be helping you record your outgoing voicemail messages on your smartphones. That's fun. There are a bunch of new presentations announced for Stage 28 and the D23 Expo Arena, which is back this year. Now, earlier on Friday, the Disney Legends ceremony will be held, but later in the day, Leonard Maltin will be holding a presentation on Disney Legends' 30th anniversary, and it will feature Leonard Maltin as well as Bill Farmer, the voice of Goofy, Imagineer Bob Gurr, archivist Dave Smith, and new legend Mark Hamill. Whoopi Goldberg will be hosting Walt's Time, the music of Disney live-action films, and John Musker and Ron Clements will be hosting Zero to Hero, the making of Hercules. Some of the artists will be joining them, as well as voices Susan Egan and Tate Donovan. And Disneyland ultimate fan, John Stamos will be hosting Legends of Walt Disney Imagineering, featuring Marty Sklar, Bob Gurr, and new legend Wayne Jackson. And this is a fun one. Several writers from this series will be hosting a presentation focused on the Golden Girls. The expo has also added over a dozen new presentations on the Walt Disney Archive stage. I'm not going to go through them all now, but some of the highlights include a salute to the classic Zorro series, a virtual tour of the Hyperion Studios, a visit to Marceline, Missouri, a salute to Imagineer Mark Davis, and a celebration of the Sleeping Beauty Castle walkthrough. You'll find the entire list at our D23 Expo page, which is wdwinfo.com/D23. They've filled in a lot of the schedule now, so head over to that page and you can see exactly what's happening at the Expo. Again, the Expo is July 14th, 15th, and 16th at the Anaheim Convention Center. Finally, if you're visiting Walt Disney World next year, we have some great news for you. The Walt Disney Travel Company has announced that 2018 vacation packages for the Walt Disney World Resort will be available to book beginning June 20th. Be sure to contact our friends at Dreams Unlimited Travel today, and they will send you a quote when 2018 rates are released. Today's featured article on the Diz comes from Diana Wittig, who gives you a few quick and dirty tips for choosing your first Walt Disney World Resort. For this article and more, head over to wdwinfo.com. And trending on the Diz boards today, my buddy Paco Loves Tacos. I don't know if he's my buddy, I just like the name. He is a Walt Disney World fan that just returned from his first Disneyland vacation. And based on the title of this, I'm going to have to head over there and read this, because the title is Disneyland Has Won My Business for the Future. If you want to chime in, head over to the Disneyland forum at dizboards.com. If you're heading into the parks tomorrow, mostly cloudy in Orlando with a high of 86 and a low of 72. Sunny skies in Anaheim with a high of 85 and a low of 62. You can find links to all these stories and more on our Daily Fix main page at wdwinfo.com/dailyfix. That's going to do it for me today, but be sure to join us again tomorrow for the next installment of the Diz Daily Fix. Have a great day.